Hey, welcome back to Chaos Conversation.
Let's go.
Hey, we're back for this Battle of the Sexes / Valentine's edition.
Hope y'all ready.
Our show will air on Valentine's Day as normal, but then we want to give you guys a little special live event with us. And so we just want to get right back into it, Bruce.
Let's go.
Let's talk about it.
70.9 The Voice. If I tell y'all like it is, because that's what we do.
Somebody touched
That's
it
what
earlier.
we do.
Social media.
The new millennium.
We're all on it.
Yeah.
Even though we say we talk about the young people and how they're always on social media.
Yeah.
And they sleep,
We're on it just as much as they are. We can't lie. We just have different mediums, right? The young kids might like Snapchat, Instagram.
Man.
We like it just as much. I'm on Twitter arguing with the president all the time. That's just what I do.
Bump Donald. At that.
But anyway, what role does social media have in relationships today?
I think it has too big of a role. Like I said, to me, I think social media has taken an effect of like maybe, not trying to exaggerate, 55 to 60% of the weight in relationships, because you got so many people checking the cell phones, checking the smart pads, listening to what others have to say in the media, and then coming back to their spouses about and questioning them without even communicating first. So I think it carries too much weight in most relationships, not all of them, but most of them. Go ahead, Jenna.
Well, I think people allow social media. I don't think social media is a medium, so people use it to be big.
Okay.
Social media doesn't come into your relationship. You put your relationship on social media.
There you go.
That's a good way to put it. Appreciate that.
Nobody took that photo for you.
Nobody told you to tell everybody
And
that
messages all over the world.
Raekwon was over here at Shaniqua's house when he was supposed to be at your house.
Right.
So you put your stuff. I think a lot of times people have allowed the social media platform to be their out.
Mm-hmm.
Because out, I'm meaning it makes it easy for them to express themselves out there, because they don't
It's a
have
journal.
to.
That's what it is.
Yes, and they don't have to physically confront that individual or confront the issue at hand.
Y'all hear that?
So they put it on social media, and then that's when the ripple effect starts happening.
Sure.
Rocking the pod.
So
What's been your experience
my take on social media
in relationships?
in relationships wise, I made a comment, it was some years ago, but I said, in the next serious relationship I get in, I'm erasing everything. Not to hide anything. So that's the first thing. What are you hiding? I said it's not to hide. So I've asked people this before. Why do you even post anything on any social media platform besides a like? Other than that, most people that are on social media you don't interact with.
Right.
So,
Period.
About
So,
5,000 friends.
if it just creates it creates too much openness to said relationship to me. Not because of, it might not be you, it might be your spouse. Like your spouse might be a big social media head. And every time we're out at dinner, we're posting pictures. I'm like, get on your face. Like,
Or take a picture of the food or
like, going live.
Yes.
I mean, which, like I said, everybody teaches on.
Right.
It is what it is, but it causes too much ripple effect. Like you said, it's just a ripple effect that I was like, I don't really need. Like I use social media. I was arguing today with politics today.
Oh,
Straight
I hope
out.
Sam won't know what they buy.
I wish you were, but so I rarely post stuff about my life on social media just because I always have to think about my media. Like who's watching? It's like most people that I talk to don't know where I am or know what I'm doing until I post a picture. It's like, oh, you're in Vegas. I think we went to Vegas.
Of course.
Somebody took a picture, put it on social media. They're like, "Sure, you in Vegas?" Yeah, I am. They're like, "Oh, I didn't know you was going." I know we don't talk. Like,
You weren't close enough.
What you didn't know I was going?
It ain't your business where I'm at, ma'am, sir.
So it's like, I mean, social media is good, like for family. I mean, it's good for its intended use. But
Yeah. Social media is like the new resume everywhere you go. Whether it's getting to know a person, a job, anywhere. Everybody's checking social media to see, well, are you who you say you are? What you got, what you say you got, or this and that.
It has and I think each platform is different, right? So like Facebook. So I use Facebook. I try not to get involved in politics on Facebook because I would say my Facebook followers are more people that I knew from middle school, high school, family. It's a lot of family connected on there.
Yeah.
So I post pictures of the boys for like family, so they can see like how the boys are growing or doing stuff like that. Whereas Instagram is like you guys, all my close friends,
Social.
you know,
Right.
Kristen and her friends and friends we met together or whatever. So it's more of a close knit community where I don't comment as much, but the pictures I post are more personal. Like us in Vegas,
Right.
it would be, I didn't put that on Facebook,
Right.
but I put it on Instagram.
Right,
You
right,
know?
right.
And then like Twitter is just straight up, I'm going at
Politics
it, straight
all day.
politics all
Now,
day.
see, now, Angela, let me ask you this: if a man and woman are in a relationship, and if a man or a woman is hiding their smartphone from their partner, and
Now, what do you mean by hiding?
hiding as they won't give them the password or none of that to get in, and all of a sudden their partner picks up the phone and sees all these followers, all these likes from Twitter to Facebook to Instagram,
Same female.
and the same female or the same man.
Right.
It's
Do you-
always there.
Do you think, huh?
Which,
The partner, one of the partners picks up a phone and sees the same follower on all these social media sites.
Okay.
Do you think that's considered cheating as far as them? Let's say the woman's the one with all the followers, and the man's following her everywhere she goes. And do you think that's considered cheating if she continues to like and accept
or if
his
okay,
feedback,
Okay.
and she try to keep away from her man?
Yeah, because you're hiding. Well, cheating. So cheating in technical terms is doing something. Is you're responding to something that is not from is not authentically from you, right?
With
so
the right intentions.
with the right intention. So you don't have the right intention. So you're doing something that is really not technically legit. You should be able to do it in front of your mate.
Okay.
Regardless.
There you go.
If you
There
cannot talk to this individual in front of your mate, you're cheating.
Yeah, see, I used to put. I'm not gonna
Because what are you
name her.
hiding? Why
Exactly.
do you have to go in the bathroom
Right.
or
Now, as
sit
long
in
as
your
they're not
car
hiding
in
it.
the
Yeah.
garage?
Right.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure as people follow me on, well, that's another thing, right? These days,
Go ahead,
you
man.
got so many people that follow you. People are crazy out here.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. Oh yeah.
You got stalkers.
Yes.
You got Russian bots.
Uh-huh.
You got all these bots and stuff. So it's not even real people. They
No.
just took a photo, like a stock photo, put that as their photo.
Catfish.
But how do you? Yes, catfishing. How do you know that person's actually real?
Right.
Yeah.
Because
Not a shim.
Huh?
Not a shim.
Don't worry.
Nobody's trying to shim you on social
Oh
media.
No.
yeah.
But you really don't know,
Okay.
right? But people follow each other. I think the difference is when you cross that line, like that person sending you like videos they're not supposed to be sending you, or clips of stuff.
Pictures
whatever.
of them.
So like people, that's why. So people utilize Snapchat for that or whatever.
Yeah,
They're like,
they
oh,
do.
the video's
Yeah,
going away.
yeah,
I
because
can
quick.
see it's gone. You know what I'm saying? But
Now
people,
see-
people use it for different means. Like I use it. I really don't even use it that often. I downloaded it, but it's
I don't
because
even know my
some
login.
friends have it or whatever. But I don't really get on it like
I
that. You know.
have it, but I don't have
I'll
my
tell you one thing about
login.
social media in this part, like Kim Kardashian. When she posted it, I think she was getting her security guard off or something. It played a factor on social media, but look what it caused Kanye to do was stop his show and have to come to her rescue. But even though they found out it was the security guard behind her being robbed or whatever.
Oh, was that live on social media? Whatever?
Yeah, she posted it live on Twitter that she let a bodyguard off today or something, and they found out if I can remember correctly, the bodyguard had something to do with her
Her being
robbery.
robbed.
But yeah, it cost Kanye West some money too because he had to stop his show out of love for his wife to go check her out.
Right.
You know what I mean? And see, social media can play a factors like that in relationships too, and without even meaning to. And then you got when you get kids involved and. It's like, sometimes kids kids are too smart these days. They'll post so much up there about, we on vacation, and the next thing you know, it costs maybe
People get robbed like that all the
yeah,
time.
and there's
I
a
try to
product.
post pictures and stuff until I come back home.
Yeah.
After time,
Yeah.
afterwards.
I think people have given social media that same platform as reality TV.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
That's what it is, yeah.
They have given people the opportunity to be this
Too open.
what do you call it when you have another side of you, your alias or your
Alter
alter
ego,
ego.
Alter
yeah.
ego.
Your alter ego. It allows people to be something that
That's
they've
what it is
always
with a lot of
wanted to
people.
be.
Yeah.
And I think that is why there may be some what they call cyber or social media cheating, whatever.
Right.
Because you have a lot of these 30 plus and up, all these social groups on Facebook. It's a lot of these groups that they
Mature
have
conversations.
where they have mature conversations and people are posting stuff and you get likes and you can post a picture of you in your car or whatever. You wear glasses.
Let me see your last photo
and
real
then
quick. Oh,
you
shoot.
have people that will like it, and then if you say thank you, if you respond to their, they automatically DM you.
Yeah, you like, whoa, hey.
Or they may call you.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh,
Facebook calling you.
That's called
They do a lot of that, and that's a bit
much.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
because that's very bold. Like you can just like it, and I can't say thank you without you thinking that.
It's only got to be more here.
Yeah, like or you could go in my DM and be like, you know, I appreciate you
Send me a private
coming,
message.
you know, responding, you know, and it's just like this is not how we're about to carry on here.
Yeah, right.
So I had
Go
a
ahead,
problem.
Go ahead.
Like you said, social media serves a purpose. One, like personal wise, like I found out my uncle, which lived in California, he passed.
Oh, wow.
Didn't know.
Wow.
Social media, somebody posting, hey, Rip, Bo. His name's Bo, but his name's Robert. But I was like, huh? So we know it serves a purpose for that.
Right.
But also, when it comes to relationships, dating people, talking to people, whatever. So I, unbeknownst to me, just looking through pictures, same thing, comment on a picture, nothing but pretty. That's all I put, pretty. I didn't think about it. I put pretty. Hit like, and I went on about my day.
It was over for him after that.
So, next thing I know, I get a phone call. So you're just gonna comment on this chick's page?
Oh boy.
I'm like, what you talking about? So now I'm trying to think. I'm like, what you calling the chick's page? I'm like, what do you? I'm like, wait.
You probably wasn't thinking. That was just a comment. You kept moving.
Yeah. So I didn't say you're the beautifulest thing I've ever seen.
Right,
You're,
you just said pretty.
You're awesome. I put pretty.
Give me a
Little
number.
more pretty. Yeah,
Little
more
number.
pretty.
Little
And
comment.
it was public. So it wasn't like it was I hit it or anything, but it popped up on her page. So I was like, oh, so. She was like, so why you like this type of woman?
Insecure. Flag on the plate.
She was trying to see who
Flag on the
he
plate.
was throwing likes to.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
why does it always jump to a woman being insecure?
Going by
Why was
how-
she stalking him?
Because that, right, you said, so whoever this woman is, I don't know if it's his girlfriend, relative, whoever she is, it's a sign of you do this for so-and-so and you can't do this for me, or you do this for so-and-so, so what are you up to? It's a sign of, okay, like, I gotta watch like a bodyguard.
Maybe not. It's not 100% trusted.
Yeah.
There you go. It's like, she's, I'm saying insecure because the way you're describing it is she's coming at you, she can come at you all she wants, but it's the intention behind.
yeah. And like
If it is the way you said it was.
Yeah, no, I mean, but it wasn't like, you know, she was rah, like you can't do that. But it was just like the sense of why are you even commenting on something else like this, and it came off to her as disrespectful. You know, I understood. I'm like,
how long y'all dating or committed or whatever?
We wasn't committed. It was just we were talking.
Okay, so
And
you know
see,
what?
I
on the
have
plate.
a friend.
Flag on the plate.
I had a friend that does. She's a big social media person, particularly Facebook, and she's talking to a guy. Well, has talked to a guy, and she found herself what they call Facebook stalking.
Right.
And end up, you know, he'll post something. It could be. It doesn't even have to be a picture. He could post a statement or whatever, and she would see certain girls that will constantly always like it or comment on his stuff.
Right.
So it caused her to go deeper, and go look into them,
Right.
and
Who is
then
this
see that
Who is
he's
this
been
chick?
liking their pictures or putting like the hearts or
love.
like the
The
eyes.
heart.
Or, you know, and so she was like,
Smiley face with the little
you know,
heart.
so
Yeah,
that then starts
Delete,
getting
delete,
her to
delete.
think, well, what in the world is going on? Like, why is she always like, it's got to be something. You all got to be doing something. So I'm like, when did this like and love and people commenting
become a
get transferred into it being like real? Like this
Right.
person actually. I don't know, and
It's
I
such a gray area now.
I just see how she's always like
On top of things like that,
caught
on
up in
social
it, but I
media.
wouldn't want to live my life.
No.
like
It's
that.
That's being a prisoner to
wouldn't-
social media.
I don't
Right?
want
That's
to
what
be
that is.
like stalking the guy that I'm supposed to be talking to and following the people that's following him and what they say or what they like and what they don't like, and if wondering if he's deep. Like if you gotta do all that, then it's
It's
like.
tough. Yeah. That's why I said I just erased it.
Do y'all think?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
quick
all-
question, Reed. Do y'all think people doing that has anything to do about their upbringing?
No.
I'm not gonna say upbringing. No, I think it has
Being
to
ready.
do with their own their self-esteem.
Experience then.
I would say self-esteem.
Self-esteem? Okay.
Self-esteem.
Okay.
Because social media does it is set up for people who need to have their
Right.
ego struck.
Really?
Okay.
I read a
Like,
good
what are you
article
posting
about
for?
that. Right.
Yeah.
For likes.
Yeah.
They
You're-
say, I read an article that talked about the
I post
adrenaline rush and the endorphins you get when you see those likes
constant,
hit.
and they constantly go back and
So
look
you
at
see
it.
these
Yeah.
chicks, right, and they
I post
get
for
plastic
memory.
surgery, doing all this stuff,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
showing all, the butt photos, and
Yes.
doing all this
Oh
stuff. But
man.
it's like a constant,
Pass.
it's a constant adrenaline rush. Like I gotta get more. I
Yeah,
gotta
gotta
get
get
more.
more.
I
Yeah.
gotta
I'm
get
trying to get
more.
followers.
Yeah, and because they have now turned the thing where they're trying to do it where they're turning likes or followers into monetary.
Now it's money now, right?
So if you have all these followers and you get all these likes off of a simple picture of you on your phone like this,
Right.
then a company will be like, "Yo, we want you to
As a
brand
model, yeah.
Right.
we want you to be our brand ambassador.
Yeah.
We'll pay you so much to post."
Yeah.
So it has become that thing. But I think people who have these self-esteem issues, men and women,
They both.
they have probably been
They
the
both
ones
do.
that have been rejected a lot.
Mhm.
Or they could be pretty people. I mean, I'm not saying they don't have to be pretty because that
Yeah, 'cause
doesn't matter.
they're ugly on the inside.
Yeah, they're just ugly on the inside, and they just have this thing where they always have to have
A spotlight of some
to
kind.
be like what is it called? Like like a self gratification, or they have to be affirmed or
Right.
validated.
Yep.
They always have to
Feel
feel like
important of some kind.
yes, they have to have people to always be like, yes,
You're it.
yes,
You're
you're
it.
it.
You're
I
it.
like it.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
And that's
Great.
what that thumbs up or that like
yes,
is.
yes,
Yeah.
yep, that's it. Mm-hmm.
That's the way, and see, I could never be like that, because to me, that's like letting society, people control you.
And they not your people.
Nah, they
Them
don't care
people
about you.
that are like it,
Don't know
they
who you
don't
are.
matter.
Yeah, most of them probably don't even know who you are.
They don't know who you are.
They saw it, they clicked like
Yes. If you haven't had a face-to-face interaction
You
with
don't
these
know.
people, you don't know. They don't know you.
You know of them, but you don't know them like
They
that.
know of
Same
me.
with the pretty posts.
Yes.
I don't know where this chick lives. I've never seen her in my
You
life.
just said pretty.
I just said pretty.
Yes, nothing wrong with that.
Oh,
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, I like Rihanna stuff all the time.
Listen, man, we all a fan for life, man.
Great.
Is that the last question we have?
But
or-
to say
So we're gonna end the show.
Okay.
This is we had the battle of the sexes, but we will,
We did.
since it is Valentine's Day, we will end the show
And keep
with
us
some
on.
Valentine's comments. So here's the question: some people celebrate Valentine's Day, some people celebrate
Not guilty.
Valentine's Day all throughout the year.
Mhm. There you go.
But for the people that do celebrate Valentine's and actually take it to heart and they say, you know what, I'm gonna use this one day to do more than I do any other day, maybe, let's say, or outside of anniversary or birthday or whatever. You know what is something you guys would do on Valentine's? What do you consider something special or romantic or something spontaneous? Like what would you want someone? What would you do for somebody? What would you want somebody to do for you?
I'm
that's the
gonna
question.
go last on that one, even though I don't celebrate Valentine's.
You guys go. I'll go. Then we'll let you go.
Okay, go ahead.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So, like, I've been for and against Valentine's Day all my life. Like, you know, it's sort of a pushed holiday.
Right.
When you're young, you know, when you're in kindergarten, first grade, it's Valentine's Day. You don't know nothing about
Right.
love.
Mhm.
Valentine's
You
Day,
get a
boy,
little card.
No, I still love,
With
man.
candy,
People give you
yeah.
candy and heart. You're like, what am I supposed to do with this? Eat it? You know, you're supposed to give it to somebody. Why? It's candy. Give it to me.
Right.
So, like,
Yeah, you ain't think about that.
Yeah, so love should always be celebrated. Like, no
There you
matter
go.
what. Love is love. Like, it's a great thing if used properly. But, like, being that we have a certain day for Valentine's Day, I think some people